Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Tropics and the Thunder. Abe Laws, the lefty from Arizona, gets the ball. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the box, Antonio Martinez. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
1-0. First pitch, 107.
That evens it up 1-1. And now pitch on the way. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Hit out towards second. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today. And they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. One and one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in the sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Hamby will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up. The Tropics are out in front 1-0. Dewey Nomura, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
That is third. The right fielder, Scott Franchise.
To the plate now, Scott Franchise. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Michael.
Digging in now, Michael Lopez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Worthing, a runner at first with 2 gone. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. There he goes. Grounded softly to the right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Chad Murray. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
0-2 once more. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Digging in, Ian Fatty. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. In there, strike 1. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would fool them, and the umpire too.
Reined in, and there are 2 away now.
Batting it, the third baseman, Carlos.
So digging in now, Carlos Cruz. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit out towards second. Right to him. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom. Leading off the inning, Hal Hale, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
At the plate now, Blake Hamby. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Scooped up. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Tiny Ryan.
Standing in, Tiny Ryan. Here's the first pitch to him. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Antonio Martinez. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
So now to the plate, Dan Bush, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
In today's game, we're seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and four-speed something the other way.
Ground ball left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in to in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Into the box now, Craig Ortiz as he lines it out to center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead to strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
And he falls behind 0-2. Phillips absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. Bush is on his way home. He will score as they push their lead to 3 now.
Now back, the first baseman, Kevin Landry.
At the plate, Kevin Landry, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chad Murray is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 home. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Stepping in now, Ian Fatty, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fatty, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in. The 1-2. Catches the corner, got him looking.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. Into the box now, Justin Martinez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
The pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here, down 0-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 1-2 on the ground to the left side. He's got it, and that's out number 1. Tate Madison will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Madison.
First pitch is a splitter for a called strike.
0-1.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
In now, Brian Cannon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Brett Sanders gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be a good hitting pitcher, Dewey Nomura. No balls and a strike to count. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, it's one thing to give up a hit to a pitcher right here. You can live with that, but an American League pitcher, a guy who probably takes BP 10 days out of the year, this is surprising. He's going to have to bear down on the mound out there.
Into the box, Antonio Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Popped up. Lopez is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center field.
Ready for another shot now. Dan Bush, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that can run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
That's popped up. Hale takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The batter, number 9, second base.
Digging in to try it again, Craig Ortiz. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Chopper foul. The 1-2.
That's in. Ball.
Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Saul Worthing, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The right fielder, number 16, Scott Franchise.
Digging in, Scott Franchise. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman.
So striding in, Michael Lopez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Phillips is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Royce Phillips. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And the pitch. 1-2 now.
1-2.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Kevin Landry.
Now in the box, Kevin Landry. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
That's the ball.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kevin Landry goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Coming to the plate now, Chad Murray. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down, so a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Ian Fatty is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. From the belt, the pitch, and ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside, 1-2 now.
Hey, I know how frustrated he is right now. They say the pitcher gets a strike, the hitter gets a strike, and the umpire gets a strike. That's exactly what's happening right now. He's got to regroup. He's got one more.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Jeffrey Reesop makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Hal Hale.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Lays off 2-2 now. Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hit in the air to right field. Phillips is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, number 54.
Stepping in, Blake Hamby. Here's the first pitch to him. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out.
The third baseman, number 4, Tiny Ryan.
Ready now, Tiny Ryan. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. At the plate, Carlos Cruz.
Leading off for the Tropics, the third baseman, Carlos Cruz.
First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
1-1.
Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. It's a solo shot to dead center as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Jim Cooper will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Yeah, Cooper.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. On a great pitch there, caught in reach, and it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Antonio Martinez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The batter, the center fielder.
So striding forward now, Dan Bush, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the sixth is straight ahead. Hawaii is out in front, 7-0. Michael Orr will come on and pitch for the 7th time here this spring. Coming to the plate now, Justin Martinez comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. To third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Orlando Ayala will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Orlando Ayala.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Murray is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Brian Cannon.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brian Cannon. First pitch on its way. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Line towards center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. On to first, and they get the double play. One hit's all they get. 7th inning coming up. The Tropics lead this one. Javier Tejada is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. John Lawton enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Javier Tejada was down for the first out in the 7th inning. And that's taken for strike 1. Big swing at the knuckle curve gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Lawton rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 1 out, nobody on. On a line, that's a base hit. Jack Ellison will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Kevin Wolf will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Skied into straightaway right. Franchise is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
The traditional 7th inning stretch.
Jimmy Jr. will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot.
Jimmy Jr.
Alton Page gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Buster Black is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman. Darnell Rice is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second.
Now at second, number 5, Darnell Rice.
Dino Inoa is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Now at first base, number 19.
Striding into the box, Saul Worthing.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle, reined in, and that's the first out. Jonathan Ash is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. Now to the plate, Scott Franchise. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you as a pitcher. Are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting...
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Standing in now, Hal Hale. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Stepping up now, Blake Hamby. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping into the box, Ian Fatty. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Swings through it for strike number 2. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Cruz. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Two and 0 now.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. J.R. White will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1 is a swinging strike on the fastball. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Donovan Oliver is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next will be the speed threat, Tiny Ryan.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2, and he fouls this one off. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Justin Martinez.
Now batting. Justin Mike Hayes will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Out in front of it, strike one. Fouled off. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
The 1-2 pitch. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over
it. Kevin Esslinger will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Kevin Esslinger.
In there for strike one, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mike Hayes will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Chase Stevens comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in once again, Antonio Martinez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Tristan Dunning will come on now as the pinch hitter. Up and in for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So now to the plate, Darnell Rice. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Lewis Porter is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his third game so far this spring. Dexter Brown is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. Striding in once again, Brian Cannon. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to them.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with a good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
In now, Saul Worthing hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Brown is right there, one down. Digging in, Scott Franchise. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave.
Swing and a line drive. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
To the plate now, Michael Lopez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, but this will land untouched.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
1-2, here it comes. Hit out towards second. To second for one. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now back. Not shortstop. Al Hale.
Stepping into Travis Blondie will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss him, but he got away with it.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1 the final today. Hawaii jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Lions and the Falcons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Darren Stevens, a Michigan-born lefty, gets the starting job here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate, Tony McCaldy. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Lions, the second baseman, Tony.
Here's the first pitch to him. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, Storm Rollins.
Into the box now, Storm Rollins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a pitch on the way. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Batting third, the first baseman,
Striding in, He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and his side is retired. Peter Hanrahan, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and he throws also a knuckle curveball. One guy comes to mind, Mike Mussina, former Oriole and Yankee pitcher, had a real good knuckle curve. It's not an easy pitch to learn, and what's more difficult, it's a difficult pitch for umpires to call strikes, and that's why we don't see a lot of pitchers using it today.
First delivery to him on the way. Bart Flash is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Brent Means. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Means is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
the main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate now, Joel Sloan. Fouled off. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bruce Sanders, the reigning batting champion in the American League. From the stretch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Sloan leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Two and one now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Lou Manuel. Here's the first pitch to him. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
At the plate, Junior Richard. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. High and deep to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Still ranging back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping in now, Bradley Williams.
Number 99.
Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
That's 7. The third baseman, Bronson Ware.
So stepping in, Bronson Ware. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
2 out, nobody on. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And it's fouled away.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. So a full count now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder is on the run. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Standing in now, Rene Castro, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 1-0. Here it is. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And they get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Line drive, base hit to right.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
In now, Lorenzo Hamilton, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. The 0-1 offering. Softly on a line to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Lions on top 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Jeffrey Bellamy.
The first baseman, Jeffrey Bellamy.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Hanrahan has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career. He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have inning success.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chasing up out of the zone.
At the plate, Taylor Battle. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Lays off for ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Nobody out, runner on first. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Next up, 2-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And another foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Is put in play to the right side of the infield.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
So coming to the plate, Jacob Sellers, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is.
Oh, action tag. 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
As a look, now the pitch. 2-1 now. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Stepping in, Kevin Root, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way down the third baseline.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2.
This is the fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is we're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box, Sean Sims popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, the center fielder, Bart Flash.
Ready for another chance. Bart Flash. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the third to see if they'll finish.
And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. And he's safe.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Plate now, Brent Means, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging? Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joel Sloan. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set and the pitch. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
To the plate now, Bruce Sanders.
Third baseman.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. Line hard to the left side. Foul. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Nah is there, and that's the third out. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate, 3 of them on this 3-run home run. We've played 2, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tony Mercaldi. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Too high. 1-2.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Storm Rollins. Swing and a line drive, but foul. One out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Standing in now, Yu Na. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jeffrey Bellamy.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Ball 2 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Fouled away. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. At the plate, Taylor Battle. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at bat. And now a pitch on the way.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Now a ball lined to the left side. swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Ben Castillo is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring. Stepping in now, Jacob Sellers, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
There's high ball hitters and low ball hitters in the game. Obviously, this guy likes the ball down below the knees. Nice piece of hit.
At the plate, Kevin Root, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Ready on 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Runner on first with 2 away. Still 1-2. Look, now the pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. Right to him. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Lou Manuel. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Wow, you want your stars to get their work in during spring training, but you don't want to see them get hit by a pitch. Looks like no damage done, though.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Junior Richard. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He's set. Here it comes.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
And that misses 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box, Bradley Williams. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the pitch. Runner at first here, one man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Bronson Ware, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Two out with the man at first. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Here now the 2-2. Slow little roller to third. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Sean Sims. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And there's one down now.
The center fielder, number 8, Black.
Ready once again, Bart Flash. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
At the plate now, Brent Means. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Sam Moses is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring. Now at the plate, Rene Castro. He reached on a single in his first try.
The catcher, Rene Castro.
Here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bouncer to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The back, number 35, shortstop, Lorenzo Hamilton.
Settling in now, Lorenzo Hamilton. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Sloan is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out.
The back, the second baseman, Tony Mortaldi.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tony Mercaldi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Oscar Ostalaza will come on and pitch for the 7th time here this spring. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Joel Sloan. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. 1-2. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now back, the third baseman, Bruce Sanders.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bruce Sanders. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Bases are empty, one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
The 2-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
2-2.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. In there, a base hit.
The batter, the first baseman, Jeffrey Bellamy.
In now, Jeffrey Bellamy, and he'll bounce one on the ground to first. One there, and a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get one.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Digging in now, Taylor Battle. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. 1-1.
Count 2-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Full count now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. David Ellis is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training.
Ellis.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Storm Rollins. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
One strike.
The 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
The 3-1. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Bellamy stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The first baseman, number 10.
Digging in, He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, that's the ball.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-0 home.
Nope.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 32. Lou Manuel.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Lou Manuel. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Falvey makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jacob Sellers. First pitch coming, here it is. Lays off 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Kevin Root, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Into the box, Kevin Root. Here comes the first pitch. He's running. That's down into left center for a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. He must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Standing in now, Sean Sims. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 1-0. Ball and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Line to the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. And this one scoots all the way to the wall.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through, timing looked a little off, but he went back, the batter made the adjustment, and was able to drive it for a base hit.
To the plate now, Bart Flash. Back to the mound, and they may have him hung up here. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. When you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
So digging in now, Brent Means. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
I'm set with the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
And he misses again, ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
3-1, here it is. And he misses with that one, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Standing in, Joel Sloan comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. One count. Here's the pitch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting a guy in from third.
count still at 1-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
The next 1-2 pitch looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
2-2.
Can't lose, Bull.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. He's got to hurry, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
The batter, the third baseman, Bruce Sanders.
Digging in and looking for more, Bruce Sanders. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
No balls and 1 strike. Looking to minimize the damage here. Chop this one right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now back, the first baseman, Jeffrey
Ellis Hayes gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box, Jeffrey Bellamy, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 3 runs already home here. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. From the stretch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We're through 6 full. The Sandlot is on top here, 9-1. David Bass is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. DJ Tate is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And a high strike there, 0-1. here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away.
The batter, number 99.
Kyle Staples will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. One out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. Bass stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him. The 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
At the plate, Bronson Ware. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Wind up and the 0-1. Line towards center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Stepping in now, Rene Castro, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Strike 2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. Kyle Staples will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Josh Means is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. In there it's 0-1. Bounce to first, scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the catcher, Jacob Sellers.
Standing in, Jacob Sellers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Well, some lessons have to be learned the hard way, like right here. The youngster serves up a four-seamer, but it's straight as a rope. The hitter's eyes get as big as saucers, and he crushes it out of here. I doubt he'll serve up another four-seamer in that location.
Into the box now, Kevin Moot. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. The pitch. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Going back is the left fielder. Gone. Back-to-back homers. A solo shot here to left as this lead got even wider.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Kentucky Oshiro comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Sean Sims. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Here's the pitch. Oshiro, a veteran at 35 years of age. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. Still only 1 out in the inning. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The next 3-2. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Another full count pitch home. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Eric Evans will come on as a pinch hitter. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled down the line. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Falcons are out on top 11-1. Cedric Morrow has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Bo Sanders will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now at second, number 25,
Mick Cummings will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Lorenzo Hamilton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Looks at a sinker there that drops in. 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1 now as that misses down and in.
1 strike.
Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now. 3-2. Hit out towards second. And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Buster Robinson will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 7.
This is strike with the breaking ball. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Morrow playing here in his age 31 season. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. First and second here with nobody out. Swinging a looper to left. Left fielder coming in. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. Cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only one run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Alfredo Rodriguez will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. Rodriguez, a 27-year-old. He's a second-year big leaguer. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Ben Tillman will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Swung on, missed, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Smoke on the ground up the middle. Reined in. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Falcons are out in front 11-2. Buster Robinson stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base.
Alfredo Rodriguez. Now in center, number 20.
Nathaniel Segovia stays in the ballgame in the 9-hole and takes over out in center field.
Number 20.
Antoine Lawton stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Number 7. Now at first base.
Alfredo Rodriguez stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Rodriguez.
Pat Sample is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance.
The left fielder, Pat Sample.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Rodney Myers will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Now coming into pinch hit, Rodney Myers.
Popped him up. Lawton in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Bruce Sanders.
Jeffrey Walker will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that misses, ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Not close. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Here's the 2-run home. 3-1. Jeffrey Bellamy would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And the count will be full. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now back, first baseman,
Steve Rice will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. High in the air out to center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Rodney Myers will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
number 12, Rodney.
Jeffrey Walker is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Steve Rice remains in the game, batting 9th and manning first base. James Say comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ellis Means is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Joshua Downs is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Downs swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now back, third baseman, Bronson Ware.
Into the box now, Bronson Ware. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Here it comes.
That's ball 3.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
1. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Rene.
Ready for another shot now, Rene Castro. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with 1 down. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Hamilton.
To the plate now, Lorenzo Hamilton, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Falcons posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Darren Stevens is the winning pitcher of record. Peter Hanrahan struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 11 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the visitors, 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Thank you.